Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 important reasons that might be blocking your manifestations from coming through. I'm going to show you the exact things that are most commonly done wrong, so by the end of this video, you will be able to manifest better, faster, and bigger. You can hear the bells from the Strasbourg Cathedral right now because we're in Strasbourg. So number 1 is an important piece of the manifestation puzzle. What people did not get when the law of attraction was becoming popular is that most of them were trying to manifest an outcome through a predictable means. For example, someone might think, I want to manifest more money, and the way this will happen is that I'm going to get a big raise at my job. No, just no. This is a serious mistake when it comes to bringing through what you're desiring. It is like you're telling the universe how to do its job, and the universe doesn't really care for that, let's face it. Your job is to set the intention of your manifestation and then let the quantum field decide how it's going to bring this about for you. The outcome you want should come as a surprise, even as a shock to you. It's got to be completely unpredictable. It should be able to break you out of your habitual way of thinking. It should shake up the routine reality that you're used to. Now, hear me carefully. If your manifestation comes through in this completely unpredictable way, it's going to be proof that your consciousness actually made contact with the forces that are constantly swirling around in the universe, creating reality. And it was able to influence this reality in a way that it wanted. What will this achieve? It will give you proof. It will create new neurons that will start teaching your brain that you can do this now, and it will inspire you to do it again. These new neurons will eventually create new neural pathways, which will fire new ways of being in this world. Now, if you can predict an event, it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like me deciding that I want a raise, and then I bust my ass in order to get it. If I do get it, is this proof that the quantum field was manipulated and brought about what I wanted? Or was that just a result of a cause and effect? The cause being me busting my ass, and the effect being me getting a raise because of it? Do you see the difference? This last example was me changing the external environment. Manifestation would have been me changing my internal environment, the way I think and feel, which in turn alters the external environment. So what you need to do if you want to bypass this one mistake that most people do who are having difficulty manifesting is to first make the intention of what you want to manifest clear and then throw the ball into the court of the universe. This is the part that the universe loves doing. So what it's going to do is going to pick up that ball and create some magic moves with it. It's going to dance around with it in a beautiful creative flow because it has all the details that you don't have and you're not supposed to have because we're limited in our human expression. The universe, however, is not. It sees things that you cannot see, and it knows what's exactly right for you. So you only have to surrender and trust completely and unconditionally. Now I know that some of you out there are cringing right now if you're control freaks like me, but this is the biggest obstacle we have to overcome. Let go of the need to control. We cannot win in this game. When you're trying to manifest, your mind is going to try to create a future reality based on how a similar reality unfolded in the past, based on its previous experience. Do not let it. It has no business doing that. Tell it to trust. Start teaching it this important skill. Number 2, another big mistake people make is constantly thinking about how much they want what it is they want to manifest. The only thing this achieves is solidifying the fact that they don't actually have it. What you should be doing instead is giving thanks for something before it has manifested, but not just perfunctorily like, okay, I give thanks now. Where the fuck is my manifestation? You need to actually feel and experience the gratitude that you would feel if you had what you're desiring in all its detail and all its strength. You basically need to elevate your emotions to that level. What this essentially means is that you need to get your frequency up to the exact frequency that your manifestation is vibrating on. If you get on the same frequency, that's what's going to attract it to you. That's when you will become a complete match for it. When you emotionally start vibrating on the exact frequency of a future event, what's going to happen is that you're going to give out a strong signal to the quantum field that your future event has already occurred. And by transmitting that signal, by getting on the exact frequency of that future reality, everything around you is going to shift in a way to make that future reality an actual reality in the now. How do you do that again? By feeling the emotions you would feel if you had your manifestation now, both body and mind. Think the thought that you have it, and then experience it deeply with your whole physical body. The excitement, for example, in your stomach, that quickening of your heart, the elated feeling you would get, maybe the tingling in your head, maybe even tears in your eyes. Like, deeply feel on a physical level the reality you are calling in. I'm not gonna lie, there's actual work involved in this. You have to spend time doing it. For some people, this won't just be automatic, but you can definitely do it if you really want to see your manifestation coming through. Which brings me to number 3. The third mistake that people make when they're trying to manifest is that they neglect the body. The body knows things that your mind doesn't know. The body is your only way to communicate with this incredible tool that is the subconscious mind. So if you're feeling tight or tense in your body, it means that your subconscious is probably perceiving threat. You can't manifest when your body is saying fight or flight, a predator is about to attack you. Think about it. How can you sit there and focus on how wonderful it would feel to own a beautiful summer house in the forest when your subconscious is screaming, run, T-Rex is coming from the bushes behind you? You also cannot manifest when your subconscious is saying you are not worthy of this manifestation, because that doesn't correspond with the programming that you have stored in your subconscious server. Most of our programming happens from ages 0 to 7, when through various events, cues, and guidance we are actually programmed to be a specific way. So if, for example, your parents were always giving you the cue that you didn't do well enough at school, they were never happy with your results, what this was doing was writing a program in your subconscious mind titled, I am not enough, I can never be enough. It was creating those neurons and then wiring the neural pathways together until not being good enough became a way of being for you and seeped into all areas of your life. In turn, wiring the reality around you in this way so it would reflect back to you that you are indeed not good enough. Any subconscious program always becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you go through life feeling that you are not enough in order to deserve or to be worthy of this or that result. What we have in our subconscious haunts us, even if you're not aware of it. On the outside, we might be walking around saying I'm the shit, but in most cases, what this is a defense mechanism constructed to protect the fragile child inside, crying and thinking, I can never be enough. And if this is what's happening in your subconscious, it's very hard to get on the exact frequency of a manifestation you're wanting to call in that can never be a match to you. You need to fully realize that the subconscious doesn't understand the cues you're giving it through your conscious mind. It doesn't understand logic. It only understands the language that the body is communicating to it and the language your emotions are communicating to it. Now, there are 2 steps to getting your subconscious in an optimal state for manifestation. First, you need to tell it that it doesn't need to be in a fight or flight mode, that it can chill the fuck out in order to start doing other processes. Get it into a state we call rest and digest. You can do this through meditation. Use any meditation that suits you, or you can use my meditation titled Meditation for Anxiety. Once you get in that optimal, beautiful, open state, a state where we experience flow and no resistance, you are ready to receive, and you can start reprogramming the subconscious mind. To start reprogramming worthiness, I recommend that you use my meditation titled Unblock Your True Worth. This meditation will put you in a hypnotic state, which is a state where your subconscious mind is receptive to programming. Do it for at least 30 days so you can start getting into full worth that is every human's birthright. This is it for this video, guys. Quick recap. 3 major mistakes is: number 1, expecting something known and trying to control how things will come about. Second is not feeling wholeheartedly in the now, the emotions and the body sensations that would naturally come if you already had what you're calling in. And third is not working to unblock the blocks you're carrying in your subconscious that we all have that come as a result of socialization and social conditioning. Other than that, I hope this video was useful to you. Don't forget to like if you liked it, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified about more content like this. We're here Monday through Friday, giving freely for the collective good of humanity. And as always, may all of you be happy. May all of you be peaceful. May all of you be liberated.